What is going on YouTube? It's That 2 Valve, and today I have a very special video to present to you. Today I'm going to be giving you a list of 5 different things that I think are the top 5 modifications that you can do to your 99 to 04 Mustang GT, and I'm just going to kind of get right into it. Obviously, first and foremost, a lot of people will go straight for the power gains and the performance upgrades. So right here I'm going to be showing you the cold air intake that I've installed. It's a K&N cold air intake along with a throttle body. This is a Trick Flow Plenum throttle body along with the K&N cold air intake. Not sure how much cold air is actually coming into the motor. In my opinion, it does make the engine compartment look a lot cleaner. It takes out all that plastic, the box and the wires and stuff like that, especially with this particular intake that I've chosen for this car. It makes the exhaust sound a little bit better as well, along with just kind of like a deeper, kind of growly exhaust startup in the mornings. The next thing that is one of the top priorities when you're doing modifications to your Mustang, and that's going to be rims and tires. Right here I have the bullet style American Muscle rims on the car. So I have the Mickey Thompson Street Comp with 315s in the rear, and in the front I have 275s. Got some wide boys on there. Definitely just gives the car that meatiness, and so definitely one of the top 5 things that you have to do is get a nice rim and tire setup. Not only look good, but they also grip the road. On the road all the time, even when I'm going full throttle in first gear. Not all the time, but most of the time. And there's obviously a lot of little things that you can do to the car to give it a different sort of look, you know, such as like the LED headlight bulbs or the lower lip or valance that you can also get from American Muscle. All of these options are fairly affordable. For example, the bulbs for the front lamps and then the backup lamps were like a total of like 60 bucks, I think. But the third thing on my list, and this is something that I haven't seen in a video of someone doing, you know, something like this, where obviously a lot of people have replicated this video, and I'm just kind of doing a repeat of that. And that starts with this lever right here. It's nothing crazy, just sequential taillights. One of the selling points of Mustangs, or not selling points, but rather a characteristic trait that everyone knows a Mustang for, and that's the sequential taillights. Now this modification is super easy, it's super affordable, and it gives it the car that more of a Mustang feeling. It gives it that personality. One of the things that I think you should do is get that module, the sequential module from American Muscle. Give your car that sequential taillight, and I haven't been disappointed yet. The next on the list is going to be a good exhaust, and I guess this kind of ties together with the cold air intake and the throttle body to give it that more growly sound. But I have currently a SLP Loudmouth catback that sounds really good. Too loud, it's not too quiet either, but in my experience, I live in an apartment complex, so having something that just gives the car that good sounding exhaust and tone and character rather than just being overtly too loud, I think that is one of the most important modifications when you're buying a Mustang, right? Everyone likes those loud Mustangs, and I'm no exception to that rule, but I think it does sound just right. It's not too loud, not too quiet, but it sounds good, and that's what I like about it. Additionally, this is a modification that I generally do in any car that I've owned anyways. Double DIN radio. Makes the mock sound system from the factory just sound really good. I've noticed that I had a different head unit in here prior, some cheap Amazon like Apple CarPlay head unit that I bought, and it made the audio in the car sound like just dog shit. This stereo makes the car audio sound great, and it also offers you that Android and Apple CarPlay, which is one of the necessities that I've always found to need in any used vehicle that I bought, just for the fact that I want it to be a little bit more modern. I want to have these modern amenities, you know, keep the old style cars. One of the modifications that I had to do like right off the bat, and I definitely am super satisfied with it. It looks good and it sounds great. Now the last thing on my list here, this is kind of a bonus, but a little bit more of an aggressive look. You have to get some sort of lowering system, whether that be coilovers, lowering springs, or airbags. New Edge Mustangs are notorious from being like monster truck height from the factories. There we go. There we go. I currently am running Bach lowering springs. It's about 1.5 inch drop from factory, but it does look good. It gives the car that sort of aggressive look, stance with, especially the wheels and tires. You know, the overall color scheme, I think it looks pretty badass. But the point of this video, really, to bring it back, is 99 to 04 Mustang GT in particular. Mine's a 2002. These cars, I feel like, are going up in value, but you see things like the wheels and, you know, certain little accents that really just add a whole new level of character to the car that you don't see a whole lot in these newer cars as well. Anyway, so that kind of wraps up the video. I know a ton of people have done this sort of video in the past, but I just kind of wanted to give a list of 5 things or so, a couple other extra list items in there, but, you know, list of things that I have, you know, really valued as an addition to the car. There's a lot of different things you can do to these Mustangs to make power. Like I have a tuner on here as well that has shown to give me not much of a power increase, but it does give me a little bit more ponies in there. Go ahead and leave a like and comment, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn on that notification bell for any new posts that I do upload. I'm trying to upload on a more frequent schedule. I know I've been kind of slacking, but if you guys like the video, leave me a like and let me know in the comments. And we'll see you on the next one.